Cheating is a behavior that frequently leads to profound emotional consequences, whether it's in romantic relationships, friendships, or professional environments. The act of betrayal, in any form, can leave lasting scars on both the victim and the person committing the infidelity. But why do individuals cheat? The psychology behind this complex behavior is not only fascinating, but also deeply revealing about human nature. Behind cheating, there are a range of motivations: psychological wounds, distorted beliefs, cognitive dissonance, and a host of other personal and social influences. It is a topic that demands a nuanced exploration, because, much like any other human behavior, cheating doesn't exist in a vacuum. It is a product of various internal and external factors working together in unique combinations. Let's first explore one of the most important psychological drivers behind cheating: personal insecurity. This is often a hidden force in people's decisions, one that goes unnoticed until the act of infidelity occurs. When someone feels inadequate, whether in their personal worth, their attractiveness, or their abilities, they may look outside their existing relationship or commitment to find validation. For many, cheating becomes a temporary escape from their deep-rooted feelings of unworthiness. The attention or affection they receive from someone else feels like a balm, soothing their insecurities and making them feel valued, special, or wanted. However, this form of validation is often short-lived and does not address the core issue: the internal lack of self-esteem or personal confidence. In other cases, people may cheat when they feel neglected in a relationship. Emotional neglect can create a feeling of isolation that cuts deep, even when someone is involved in a committed relationship. If they don't feel seen, heard, or appreciated by their partner, they may find solace in the attention of someone else. It's not necessarily that they want to abandon their primary relationship, but rather, they feel like they are lacking something that they desperately need: emotional connection. Rather than confronting the issue directly or opening up to their partner, they might turn to infidelity as a misguided attempt to fill that emotional void. Cheating, in this sense, can be seen as a form of misplaced communication, an attempt to express unmet needs, albeit through an unhealthy channel. A particularly powerful psychological concept in the context of cheating is cognitive dissonance, a term coined by psychologist Leon Festinger. This theory refers to the discomfort that arises when a person's behavior is in conflict with their beliefs or values. For someone who has cheated, this internal struggle can be intense. They might experience a deep sense of guilt or shame, but in order to cope with this discomfort, they may begin to justify their actions. Rationalizations such as, "My partner doesn't understand me," or "everyone cheats at some point," are common ways people try to ease the psychological tension of their actions. By changing how they view their behavior, they can reduce the cognitive dissonance and continue their infidelity without the weight of overwhelming guilt. Cheating can also be driven by a selfish desire for excitement or immediate gratification. It's often the case that people cheat because they are seeking something they feel is missing. Whether it's the thrill of secrecy, the excitement of the unknown, or the desire to break free from the monotony of their daily lives. Novelty, as a psychological need, plays a significant role here. Research in the field of psychology has shown that individuals who are prone to novelty-seeking behavior often engage in riskier activities to satisfy their yearning for new and stimulating experiences. In a relationship context, this might manifest as cheating. For these individuals, infidelity becomes a way to break free from the humdrum of routine, to feel alive again, or to gain an emotional rush. On the other hand, Attachment theory offers another important lens through which to view the psychology of cheating. Attachment theory, first proposed by John Bowlby, suggests that the patterns of attachment we form as children with our caregivers influence the way we relate to others as adults. People who have insecure attachment styles, such as anxious or avoidant attachment, may find it difficult to establish healthy, trusting relationships. Someone with an anxious attachment style may cheat because they seek constant reassurance and validation. When they don't receive it from their primary relationship, they may look elsewhere to fill that emotional need. On the other hand, someone with an avoidant attachment style might cheat because they struggle with intimacy and vulnerability. They may fear getting too close to their partner and might use infidelity as a way to distance themselves emotionally, even if they don't consciously realize they're doing so. Personality traits also play a significant role in the likelihood of cheating. Research has found that certain traits are more strongly correlated with infidelity. For instance, individuals who score high in narcissism, characterized by a sense of entitlement, a lack of empathy, and an inflated sense of self-worth, are more likely to cheat. Narcissists may cheat because they believe they are entitled to admiration, and because they often view relationships through a self-centered lens. Cheating doesn't seem like a moral dilemma. In fact, they may feel justified in their actions, believing that their partner should understand or accept it. On the other hand, people who score lower in conscientiousness, a personality trait associated with self-discipline and responsibility, may also be more prone to cheating. These individuals tend to be more impulsive and may make decisions based on immediate emotional or physical gratification, without considering the long-term consequences. For them, cheating is often an impulsive act, driven by desire, rather than a premeditated betrayal. Cultural and societal factors can't be ignored when exploring the psychology of cheating. In certain cultures, infidelity is not only accepted, but may even be expected in certain contexts. In some places, infidelity is seen as a sign of power, masculinity, or even status. Men, for example, may be encouraged to cheat as a display of their ability to attract other women. In other societies, infidelity may be considered a rite of passage or a cultural norm. Additionally, the rise of social media and dating apps has made it easier for individuals to engage in infidelity, even without their partner's knowledge. With these tools, cheating has become more accessible, anonymous, and widespread. One of the most critical factors that contribute to cheating is a breakdown in communication. When people feel disconnected from their partner and fail to communicate their feelings, frustrations, or needs, they may look for that connection elsewhere. Often, individuals who cheat have not learned how to effectively communicate with their partner about their desires, dissatisfaction, or unhappiness. Instead of addressing issues directly or seeking solutions together, they turn to secrecy and dishonesty. The absence of open and honest communication creates a space where cheating becomes an option, and in many cases, the individuals involved may never truly understand why it happened until the damage has been done. Finally, we must consider the long-term effects of cheating on both individuals involved. For the person committing infidelity, the emotional aftermath can be overwhelming. Feelings of guilt, shame, and self-loathing often follow, especially if they care deeply about the person they've betrayed. Rebuilding trust, once broken, is an incredibly difficult and time-consuming process, and even then, the relationship may never be the same. In some cases, the emotional toll is too much to bear, and the individual may end up leaving the relationship, not because they want to, but because the weight of their actions is too heavy. For the person who has been cheated on, The emotional scars can be even more profound. Betrayal in a relationship is a deep wound, one that causes feelings of worthlessness, anger, and heartbreak. Often, the victim of infidelity will struggle with a sense of deep betrayal, questioning not only their partner's actions, but their own judgment. The trauma of cheating can linger for years, leading to trust issues in future relationships and a deep sense of insecurity.